This is mainly for Duck King, so I can teach them how to use image trace. Super cool tool. I did want to start by suggesting something. I did kind of think about stuff while I was at work. If you go up top here, mine says layout, but I'm not sure. It's been so long since I first opened like Illustrator for the first time. Um, a lot of people's will start on essentials, and you miss this entire top like workspace up here. So switching it to layout, you get a lot more like properties options that would show up. So I'm not sure if that might be an issue for you. But anyways, what image trace will do is if I zoom in here, this image is very blurry, pixelated. It's a PNG file zoomed in, otherwise known as a raster image. If I click the image, I get a button up here that says image trace. I can click that. It'll start by being black and white. You can open this image trace panel over here by going to Window and then image trace, and it should appear somewhere on this side of the screen. This gives you the options to change it from black and white to color, and it still kind of looks rounded, like it doesn't look natural. Where it says custom right here, you can switch that and play with the settings a bit. There's a bunch of different options for whatever you're looking to achieve essentially, but you can choose low fidelity, and it kind of smooths out the edges a bit, and it gives you a good image honestly. And if you zoom in, it's no longer pixelated. This is what it's called, a vector image, so it's just round edges, smooth all around. Anyways, where that image trace button was is now a button called expand. So you can click that, and if you see these little blue lines, it now separates every little piece individually. So if I took this tool, the direct selection, I can just grab, like, let's say the yellow in that, I can drag it out and move it around. Typically what you want to do first is click this background and delete it. That way, that's a big space. It'll actually give you the transparent background. Yeah, you can mess with this. You could click one of the colors now. I don't have any swatches currently, but you can basically alter coloration individually like that. So that's for like font. If you wanted to do something like Pokemon, like this, let's say, you wanted to separate these three apart, rearrange them, who knows. Same thing, you would just click it, you go to image trace. Just like it all, every time it'll start as black and white. You can go to color. The larger the image, it does take a little more time to actually do. And then same situation, it doesn't look smooth, so I'm gonna go to low fidelity and give it a minute, and it smooths it out a bit. And then you click expand. Again, I get rid of the background, get rid of the little black frames, and now if you use the direct selection tool, the solid white one up here, you can take one of them, you can group it, and what you do is you can do Control C or Control X to cut it, and then you can paste it again, and it's now no longer attached to this image. So if I was to click these two, they're still together, but because I created this like tornadoes, it's now separate. So I can do the same thing with thunderous now, and then paste it again, and now you have all three separated. Oh, you gotta group this one first. Yeah, now you have all three separate, and you could do whatever you want with them. So if you wanted to rearrange, you could put Landorus in the middle, and then obviously you can mess with arrangement. So if you wanted Landorus in the front, you could put them in the front. Cool little. This is really useful for logos that include multiple Pokemon and you want to layer them a certain way. But what really matters is the banner that I was trying to show you. So again, this is the banner PNG that I sent you guys and the old group chat we were using. So you would just use the image trace option. It's going to give you a warning because it's so big of a file. It'll start black and white. You go to color, and this is going to be the second time I've image traced this because that's how I created it originally. So it's probably going to look okay the first time around. Just waiting for it. But no, I really do think you will enjoy Illustrator. Like I said, I haven't even scratched the surface. There's so many things that I don't probably know how to do. YouTube's got. I mean, I just learned some new techniques yesterday on how to do some fonts with Pathfinder, which Pathfinder can be very complicated. Honestly, taking a while. Oh, just about done. Okay. Um. So yeah, that's basically. It looks good already. So you can just go ahead and click expand at that point. Um, and then see how it outlines all the individual leaves. So this is originally I found, I don't remember what I searched, but basically just took a Google image leaf, you image trace it, and then I got one individual leaf, and then you basically just copy and paste that leaf, rotate it, do whatever, alter the colors a bit. I basically started on one side, and then you mirror it, so you can copy, paste one half of it, um, and then you can reflect it onto the other side essentially. But yeah, so that gives you your leaf, and like I said, same concept. You can switch the colors around a little bit. You can give it a stroke if you wanted to. And yeah, so that's image trace. I enjoy it. If you have any more questions, just let me know, or if something's not popping up or image trace still isn't showing up, just let me know.